Hello and welcome to the BTSF for PokéSins Season 1 episode 36.5, the banned episode Electric Soldier Porygon. This was made at the same time as 34.5, The Legend of Dratini, still a difficult word to say, a celebration for Everything Wrong with Pokemon I Choose You hitting 1 million views. I've got to say, it is a shame that, this caused widespread health issues among its viewers, for many reasons. First of all, it's not good that happened, but also, this was a perfectly good episode. The animation was good, the sort of the character expressions and stuff were good, it was very visually interesting with the Porygon battle. Yeah, it did include some interesting things about the Pokemon world, like the possibility to create purely artificial Pokemon, and this gateway from a virtual world that allows you to create things as shown by the missiles coming through and existing in the real world. So it is a big shame that that it had to get banned. Right, and I'll talk about it now while I remember. Pikachu was not responsible. It says it said, they might change it after this, on Bulbapedia, that, Porygon was blamed for this, but it was actually Pikachu's fault. No, it wasn't. Most of those missiles exploded without Pikachu's help, and they all flash red and blue. And then the big one is just because he exploded multiple at once, not because he shocked them. Basically, Pikachu is not to blame any more than Porygon is. It's so many people commenting saying, it's actually Pikachu. No, it's not. Also, while I'm complaining about things people say a lot, Hitler Meowth. I don't think he looks like Hitler at all. Well, I suppose he does a little, but, he's a detective. That explains the clothing. And then he's a detective sort of going for the cliche moustache thing. It's too wide to be Hitler's moustache. It doesn't look like it. So that's why nothing for that. And I wanted to talk a little bit about the whole Japanese or English names thing, because in this one, more so than in the Dratini one, I referred to characters by their Japanese names sometimes. And that's because I used the Japanese name when it was something they said, something that the dubbing might have changed. So I don't know how big the changes are from the original to the dub, but the personality they're expressing with things that might change, I really don't know whether they would, but therefore I decided to credit it to the Japanese character rather than the character themselves. However, when I refer to the characters themselves, that's when I'm referring to them as an entity that was almost certainly going to survive into the dub. Also, for the pronunciations of the names, Kasumi, Takeshi, I didn't actually talk about Satoshi, and then Nyath. I looked up the pronunciations. I looked up audio pronunciations for most of the names, but I couldn't find one for Nyath. I had to just guess that one. So that's why, if I say that one wrong, that's why the others, if I say them wrong, blame Google for giving me faulty information. The other thing is that these episodes will not be in the usual scoreboard because they are very special conditions. They're the banned ones. They're the only ones that are Japanese, and it's why I'm unlikely to do the Japanese normal episodes because, they're just not the same. I don't know them. I don't know Japanese culture well enough to do something that makes such frequent references to it, because I have no idea how that bloody interrogation scene would have translated it into English. And it's like with the which of the two episodes was it with Pikachu doing something incredibly Japanese? I don't remember. But how would that have translated? Would that have translated? Have there been places, times in the dub where that has happened? I don't recall. But yeah, that's why I'm unlikely to do the Japanese versions of the episodes, because it's just not something I know that well. Here are a couple of outtakes. One, to be honest, one's closer to cut content, but I just decided to do it differently, so I've included that in here. You could say, Domo arigato, Mr. Porygon. Quickly flashing lights that could lead to epileptic seizures. And that is all for the second banned episode. Yes, because these are made out of sequence, that's why there is a BTSF now, whereas I don't think BTSFs were introduced at this point in the main series, so that's why there's this sudden one here. Thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you later.